ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Welcome to ETFinalScore.com, your source for all the highlight stats and stories and scores from around East Texas high school football, with your host, Eric Sullivan.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 2 of the high school football season. The big game tonight, the Battle of Tyler between JT and Robert E. Lee. 57th meeting. Emily Gagnon will join us from Rose Stadium coming up in just a moment. Hey, we want you to be a part of this show, and all you got to do is go to our Twitter page, ETFinalScore's.com Twitter page. You can post your comments, scores, updates, tell you what you saw at the game. We'll have lots of fun with that. We'll run some of your tweets coming up. 903-216-7290 is the number to text me at. Also, the Tyler Paper guys, they'll be joining us via phone coming up in just a moment as well. We use the phrase, you throw out the records when these two meet quite a bit, but you really can when JT and Robert E. Lee meet. Of the last 6 meetings, the team with the worst record has won the game. Last year, Lee stunned JT. Let's go to the 57th Battle of Tyler to Trinity Mother Francis Rose Stadium we go, and early on in this one, we kind of expected a big plays, and look at the hit right there by Deontay Walker on Greg Ward. Lee not scared tonight, but this is going to be a big gain by Fred Ross, even a touchdown, but the yellow flag was thrown. Bring it back. Coach Rickland Holmes says, you've got to be kidding me. Penalties, a big part of this game, early and late in the ball game, but JT would rally right back as Jeremy Wilson finds the end zone, hands that ball to the ref. Good job, young man. 7-0. John Tyler with the lead. Later on, JT with the ball again, because I tell you what, Robert Lee just could not get the offense going. He's going to take off running, and look at Jay Robinson hunting down and taking to the ground. I'm telling you, Greg Ward took some big-time hits tonight. This time, Ward working his way to the right. There's Darian Flowers, and we know what this guy's capable of. Look at the great cutback. Big gain right there, but guess what? As he was going down, the yellow flag was thrown. Bring it back, no gain. Ward trying to get something done, but he gets plopped by C.J. Thompson. What a hit right there. In fact, check out Greg Ward as he hustles to the sideline. He don't know where he's at. He would get another big blast right here, ripped down by C.J. again. That was Risen Pullum with the fumble recovery before that. This is where things got very scary for JT. Down is their star quarterback. He would have to be helped off the field. Now, from what we have been learned, and Emily will tell us in just a minute, it was a hurt ankle. So that's not the greatest, but it's not like a bad knee or anything, as he is helped off to the ground, put on the cart, would go to the locker room. So Robert E. Lee defense feeling pretty good about themselves. But guess who comes back in the third quarter? Number 1, Greg Ward, and look who he finds, his favorite target, Freddie Ross, 14-0. JT with the lead, then DeQuante Woods late in the third had a pick 6. Here's your final score. The Battle of Tyler goes to JT Lions, 21-0, your final score in this one. With more on this game, we go back out to Rose Stadium, where our Emily Gagnon had a front row seat. Emily, JT made it known that they wanted this one tonight, and they got it.
The bragging rights are all John Tyler's for the next year, as the Lions shut out Robert E. Lee 21-0 in the Tyler Championship. Coach Holmes, you got your first goal set. Talk about that.
That just lets you know that, when you do good things happen. Defense came out, played outstanding. Offense took care of business, and we accomplished the first goal of our 3 goals this year.
Do you feel like your team came out a little shaky in the first half?
I think we were adjusting. I don't think it was shaking. I think we were just adjusting, trying to get used to, the atmosphere, the flow of the game, and just making sure we took care of business.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much. We're going to talk to Greg Ward now. All right, so you got injured in the second quarter. What happened?
Man, I was playing it in the ground, and he twisted me, and my leg stayed in the ground, and I heard it pop or whatever, and it swollen or whatever, but I had to come back, so I had to finish the deal.
You feel okay right now?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
All right, talk about winning tonight. Last year you guys lost. You probably didn't have a really good taste in your mouth, so now you have redemption.
Man, it feels real good. I just want to thank the lead defensive coaching staff and our offensive coaching staff and our defense, because they really stepped up.
Thank you so much. Good job tonight. Once again, Robert E. Lee gets shut out here tonight in the Rose Stadium by John Tyler. They win the Tyler Championship. Eric, back to you.
All right, thank you, Emily. 21-0. JT gets it done. Let's move along to more rivalry games tonight. And how about Longview versus Marshall tonight, the 102nd meeting between the Lobos and Mavericks. I would love to have some big-time highlights for you of the Lobos, but this was the scene early on tonight, about 7:30. All kinds of rain and lightning. This game would not start till about the 8:50 mark. It is, or did get played as we check out the final score, and as we all expected, a big blowout by the Longview Lobos, leading 48-0. Once again, very late start in this one. Also, another rivalry game here, but not much of one. Lufkin has just owned Nacogdoches for a decade now, 45-7, your final in this one. All right, it was 4A versus 3A down in Gilmer tonight. The Buckeyes hosting the Jacksonville Indians. You got to love this matchup. Both teams coming off losses from last Friday night. Tanner Barr early on. Look at the rifle right there. Nice diving catch by Jaden Parrish as the Buckeyes in that high-octane offense trying to get it going. Barr again fakes a little handoff there. He's looking all the way to his left, and what a grab right there by Trey Washington. But the Buckeyes would not get any points on that drive. So now Jacksonville has the football. A little angry about what Palestine did them last week. D.D. Franklin in the Wildcat formation. D.D., go, boy. Look at that. All the way inside the 5-yard line. Just misses a touchdown. But Coach Tabor says, if he's going to do that kind of work, we got to let him get the all the love and glory here. As he says, no, I'm not going to run it. I'm going to dump it off to my buddy Corey Holmes for the score. What a game over in Buckeye Stadium tonight. The Tribe, could they hang on and beat Gilmer in this one? Let's go to the scoreboard. Let's go to the scoreboard, please. Jacksonville and Gilmer tonight. And there you have it. Gilmer comes back to get it done. 34-33. How about that right there? Let's go to White House next. The Wildcats taking on the Sulphur Springs Wildcats. There's your homecoming queen, Whitney Sin. Congratulations to her. This fan got some nice ETFinalScore's.com T-shirts to wear around, and she actually wore it. Early on, Patrick Mahomes to Mr. Hands, Dylan Cantrell, and he almost bust that for the touchdown. No worries, Dylan. Jordan Jackson, check that. Vincent Dunning had a really nice game for the White House Wildcats, 7-0. But back comes Mr. Brad Masick to Jordan Jackson. Oh, he got a tackle better than that. Jordan, great job of not giving up on the play. He runs it in for the score. We're tied at 7. Sulphur Springs has the ball again. Masick this time over to that left side to Isaiah Lacey. He's got a little running room. Gets it into the red zone. Then tough guy Buddy Ivory. Boy, I would love to have him on my team. He scores 13-7. Coach Randy McFarlane not liking this because it's now 20-7 after another Sulphur score. But Patrick Mahomes, great job of looking off the other D-back and finds Jake Parker for the 69-yard touchdown, 20-14. The fans loving every minute of it, and my guy, Trey McTwire, said, hey, I used to do that back in the day. He's doing it at Oklahoma right now. What a game. White House 3-0. Congratulations to Coach McFarlane, 38-33, your final score. Thankfully, we've got Kurt Kitchens from KTBB Radio and the ETFinalScore.com team on the phone with us. Kurt, 20-7 at one point when I left the ball game. What did White House do in that second half to get a big-time win tonight?
Well, it seemed like the offense did basically whatever they wanted. But Pat Mahomes, I talked to him after the game, Patrick Mahomes, the quarterback for White House, and asked him, did it feel like you could do basically what you wanted, but did you take over with your legs? And he said that he didn't really realize he could run as much as he could, but he'd probably be doing it more. Scored 3 touchdowns on the ground. White House totals up 570 yards of offense. Sulphur Springs not far behind with 531. Coach McFarlane actually said, he's the defensive coach, and he'd like to believe we stop those guys. But you know what? All that matters is the score on the end of the game.
You mentioned Patrick Mahomes. We're seeing this young man get better every single Friday. I mean, the star was born kind of tonight, so to speak, right?
Oh, yeah. I talked to Coach about that, too, because it looks like, I know he's trying hard, but he just looks like he's gliding out there. I mean, he looks like he's running at half effort, and nobody else can keep up with him because I just think he's that good and that mature as a junior even.
All right, Kurt, we'll check out your stuff on ETFinalScore.com. Thank you very much for the update. We've got to hit a break, and don't forget our Twitter page is up and running at ETFinalScore. Hallsville Henderson, you're next. We'll be right back.